Hello everyone and welcome to episode 63 of the TEW 2020 New Japan Pro Wrestling series here on the channel, as it is the Royal Quest Tour, one of our shorter tours, and we have a fun main event though for this show, as the IWGP Intercontinental title is on the line as Kazuchika Okada looks to defend it against Hiromu Takahashi. Now, the reason why that match is taking place, they are in the safe, I guess even in real life since they've never really had singles matches, 2-2 against each other. And I think this is a fun main event to have. As far as for the Royal Quest show, we also are going to have a co-main where it's going to be Nakamura and Kushida taking on Zack Sabre Jr. and Jonathan Gresham. Obviously, Zack, the potential challenger for Shinsuke Nakamura at Wrestle Kingdom, but still has to defend that briefcase one more time potentially, as that's going to be fun to see. But that's not going to happen on this show. Let's just run through the card while we're talking about it. Yeah, we talked about the main and co-main, but a IWGP United States title matchup. We should probably put title there. It says IWGP United States match. There we go. As Joe Doring versus Bryan Danielson. Now, this match, I would love to see in real life, first of all, but second of all, this is like a great... I just love when a nice clash of styles takes place, and I think that this would be a fun match to really see those guys really go, as far as, I think this would be the perfect, maybe not the perfect place because it'd be in the UK, but they would love Bryan there, obviously, but as far as, that'd be a very fun match to see. I don't think that will ever happen in real life, but you never know. You never know. New Japan Strong Openweight title matchup, though, Shelton Benjamin versus AJ Styles. This is because Shelton beat him during the G1. But that's a fun little match, though. I think that'll be a nice, little a good little spot for Shelton Benjamin there. No problem. And then Pac versus Katsuyori Shibata, another Styles Clash matchup here. This is kind of happening because also, Shibata beat Pac during the G1, but also, obviously, Pac wanting to get into a future title picture scene hasn't really had that success in a hot minute, as far as he's been coming up short. Lost to AJ, of course, at the Wrestle Dynasty show, so he's really looking to put it all together and try and get something going. But that match against Katsuyori Shibata is going to be a nice match, because also Shibata, obviously just came up short against Kazuchika Okada, so this is a nice little bounce back match, because Pac and Okada, I want to say they have not had a singles match in this, because I think they were either supposed to during the G1, or maybe they have had a match. We'll have to just kind of maybe double check that. But yeah, this should be a fun match though, nonetheless. Never Overweight 6-man tag team title matchup as Blast-Off, Kota Ibushi, Kuya Nomura, and Fuminori Abe taking on the Dark Order. Obviously, Brody Lee, Calvin Tankman, Will Hobbs. It's a fun match. We'll see how that one plays out. Then LIJ versus Rushmore in a 6-man tag. That's going to be Roddy and the Bucks against Sonata, Shingo, and Naito, so that should be a fun match. And then the 8-man tag to open up the show, House of Black versus House of Torture. We're really building up to a Jay White, Tyler Black Wrestle Kingdom match. That's the goal, that's the plan. And, because I just think that'd be a fun match to do, but also House of Black versus House of Torture. Just feel like that story makes sense to do, so this is kind of like the building blocks of that. And that'll probably fall all the way through the fall and even throughout December. Hopefully there, because obviously we have Power Struggle coming up, which that tour is kind of dictated by the Super Junior Tag League, but also there's going to be, as far as the fucking Wrestle Grand Slam show, which I think isn't there another Destruction show, maybe? Could have swore there's a couple more before we get into the Tag League, but I could be wrong. Might just be the Power Struggle tour, and then maybe a Destruction show, and then that's it, into the Tag League. But yeah, I think this card, obviously I think it gives off, it's not going to be as strong as what we just had with the Wrestle Dynasty show, but that Wrestle Dynasty show, as far as we're having the major shows, definitely Wrestle Kingdom, definitely Dominion, definitely Wrestle Dynasty. Those are the three where we try to put on the best show that we possibly can, as far as having all the belts on the line, all that jazz. Look, as far as a fourth, like the big four, if we go like a big four format, like with the WWE, I think it's either, that rotating fourth is either King of Pro Wrestling or the New Japan Cup. Probably the King of Pro Wrestling, to be honest, because we've had some banger shows off of that. But, as far as, I guess we could just look and see real quick, just as far as the top one. I guess we've had, King Pro Wrestling. Sakura Genesis, a good shout as well. G1, G1 Finals, a good shout as well. But yeah, I mean, it looks like we're doing pretty new beginnings. A lot of times have some good matches on there. But so far, really Dominion. I think it's kind of crazy. We finally get a Wrestle Kingdom show. It's not even in the top 5. That Sakura Genesis, a King of Pro Wrestling show, is it. But maybe we'll get a fucking 100 one of these days in one of these series we're doing. That's crazy. 8,000 strong, yeah. That was a nice little trip down memory lane. I think we are at show like 700. Oh my god, yeah, we'll be at 700 here relatively soon. Probably at the Tag League, potentially that Destruction show. We'll see. That's crazy to think how far we've come along here. But for the first two, the only two tour shows, days 1 and 2, which these will be in the UK, as, we'll just kind of copy the same formula. I think we were in Northern England, and then I think we went with the Midlands, and then Southern England, obviously, for the final show. So I think we'll probably do that here as well. See how we... Oh, wow, that's... not terrible. 2,500. Yeah, we can sell this out here in Manchester. Look how far we've come now. From having the Forum in front of 250 people to 2,500. Our popularity is 90. We're looking good. Oh, God. Yeah, I forgot a backstage incident. As, let's get to that. See what it is. Jeff Cobb and Hiroshi Tanahashi is. Cobb was brought before Wrestle Court, accused of not joining the Wrestle Locker Room for a night out. As the judge, Hiroshi Tanahashi found them guilty and sentenced to buy drinks for them after the show. Small positive impact for Jeff Cobb. But yeah, as far as the 3 matches we've had, it's kind of weird that we have 3, but I just figured might as well do it like in half, since we're going to have 6 matches on each tour show. Just felt like that makes sense. As far as the main event, it's either going to be this Kingdom of Strong Style versus United Empire, which, what a banger this is, though. I love this match. Kushida's going to be Daniel Makabe, though. That's also a big win there. As far as the junior champion, Kushida going to win 8-man tag, Blast Off versus Dark Order. This might not be the co-main, but we're going to have Ibushi get the win. He's going to beat Will Hobbs, too, so that's a big win. But Blast Off, this will probably be a better co-main, though, but Pac and Ray Fenix taking on Katsuyori Shibata and Alex Coughlin. So Ray Fenix is going to beat Coughlin there. Yeah, just a little. I think that's fine. Have Pac being the co-main there. I think that's a fair point. Let's go with a tag. It's kind of cool because for people that have went to like the Rev Pro shows, they got to see some of the guys on Excursion, and now they're kind of like in their final form. They've evolved. So I kind of want to get some of those guys on the card, like the Great Okan, Yota Tsuji. Well, I guess Yota Tsuji didn't do that, I guess, in this mod. Of course, El Kukui now. But I was just kind of thinking ahead. I really don't want to do Hammerstone. Oh, man, this is tough. Yeah, because I don't want to do Hammerstone and Comet. I don't want to do Justice Ease there. We might just run Tengoji, just throw them out there. Might even do the Carrick Pitbulls as well. It's tough. Tough. Because we've probably done this as far as relatively recent. Yeah, we did it on New Japan Strong. Surprised I got a 64, honestly, on New Japan Strong. We'll have this be the Steeler Show match, I guess. So we'll have the Great Okan get a win over Hiroki Goto. Shout out the Great Okan. Did very well for himself in this mod. They got that right, for sure. But also, a lot of it comes down to actually, as far as we got really lucky with how he developed. Developed quite nicely, if I do say so myself. Thought about maybe a junior tag match here. Kyle O'Reilly and Garcia. We might even just have this be the opener. Have them take on the Young Lions here as Yasutaka Yano and Yuto Nakashima. Good call. We'll have Kyle O'Reilly get a win. Why not? So yeah, we need the technical masterclass match, and I think, that will do it. we'll probably go with a tag as well. Yeah, I mean, Drew Gulak's a good call. Oh, we could use Drew Parker. I mean, he's Welsh. It's somewhat close, you know, as far as it's just a couple hours away. I think that's a safe match to run. As trying to think who they should face. Velocities be a good shot, but they're not really that technically sound. You know, we could still run it. Because Ishimori and Drew Parker should do well. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Get the velocities out there. I give Drew Parker a win too. That's nice. I don't know why it's not wanting to load though. I don't know if TW's crashing or what's going on. There we go. This is a decent little show, to be honest. Decent little show. Alrighty. Let's run it. 53 for the opener, as Garcia and Kyle O'Reilly getting the win there, obviously. Kyle O'Reilly with the Brainbuster. 931. 58 for House of Torture against Velocities. Good stuff. Bloody Dragon for Drew Parker there in 1545. 66 for the Great Okan and Katsuki Kitamura against Ishii and Goto. My god, Hiroki Goto with a 23. Yikes. It is not good, but look at the Great Okan go, though. He looked good out there, too. Fantastic. 74 for the 8-man. Happy this was pretty high on the card. It's Brody and Will Hobbs and Ibushi and Abe, too, and they all did really well there. It's Ibushi with the Kamagori over Will Hobbs. It was good stuff. Good stuff there. 77. Glad this was the co-main. That was Pac and Ray Fenix. What a team. Taking on Al Coughlin and Katsuyori Shibata. Coughlin outperformed Shibata, so that's kind of crazy. So the Meteor from Ray Fenix there in 20 minutes. And then a 78 for the main event as Shinsuke Nakamura, his Kingdom of Strong Style, beat the United Empire as Kushida tapping out Daniel Makabe with a Kushida lock. But yeah, Nakamura and Zack Sabre Jr. 85's 80. Pretty fantastic stuff there. It's crazy Kushida with a 58. That is not great. It's Kushida. What's going on there? Just holding back. Who would have guessed that? A decent little show. Decent little show. For a tour show. Not bad at all. On to day 2 we go. Alrighty, as the last day of the tour here. And wow, we got a lot of backstage instances. Yuji Nagata passing on Psychology, the Great Okan, Kojima passing on microphone work to Eado Tamura, Ishii passing on microphone work to Tomoya Harada, and then Bryan Danielson passing on Psychology to Daniel Garcia. Man, a lot going on there. But of course, we'll be in the Midlands for this one. See where we can run as far as I think we run Cambridge. See, oh yeah, we could almost run the O2 Academy. I think that might be what we do. We might actually run this the O2 Academy in Birmingham. Yeah, because I mean it won't be a complete sellout, obviously. It'll be a little under capacity. But I think it'd be a fun little arena here. So the main event is probably going to be Hiromu and Shingo against Okada and Ishii. But because we're going to build up to the main event. We might have this be the co-main, though. I'm not exactly sold on it. So we did this back at the Best of the Juniors. The finals of that last year. So I got an 89 when we did it. Obviously, this is a much different environment. Ishii should be over enough in the British. It should be fine. I mean, it should be fine. We'll see. Yeah, then Bryan Danielson, Eado Tamura against Ashino and Doring. What a match. As Doring's going to beat Bryan Danielson. What a win for Joe Doring over Bryan Danielson there. Bryan a little upset that he's got to put him over. Don't worry, Bryan. Don't worry about it. As AJ and Roderick Strong against the Foundation, Shelton Benjamin and Fred Yehi. We could have this be the Technical Masterclass match, actually. So, yeah, let's do that. As Roddy's going to beat Fred Yehi in 20 minutes. So, we'll go with a 6-man. Oh, we might just go with a tag, actually. Let's go with the Bucks against Myron Reed and Christian Casanova if we can. I think Myron Reed might be hurt still, though. So I'm not seeing him. Oh, no, I know what it is. Yeah, there we go. Myron Reed, Christian Casanova. This is... Let's see how many flips these guys can do match. As, yeah, first time meeting, too. That's fun. Obviously, the Bucks are going to get the win here. It's kind of funny that this match is going to follow that Roddy, AJ, Shelton Benjamin, Fred Yai match, because that match should be better. But it's, obviously, we want the Steal the Show match to follow the Technical Masterclass matchup. Let's go with the singles match for the Young Lion matchup. Sai Vegeta will be taken on... let's go Hayato Jr. Vegeta. Why not? Or, let's go Fujinami. We should definitely have a House of Torture, House of Black match. That's for sure. We have a lot of tag matches, so we'll probably go with a 6-man tag. Which is fine, because we're doing an 8-man on the final show, so that's fine by me. Let's go Jay White and Miro. And, yeah, we'll go... Trying to think of... Yeah, we'll go Drew Parker. That'll be fun. So then, we'll have it be probably Eagles, Malachi Black, Tyler Black. What a match. So... We're going to have Miro win. It's going to be Robbie Eagles. Tough break there. Oh, wow. We went over by a minute. Yeah, because I think we're going to have this... Because I got a lot of faith in this, actually. Let's just bump that down to 9 minutes. Perfect. Let's run the show. 51 for the opener. Fujinami with the double under suplex in 9 minutes. Not bad there. 69 for the next matchup as AJ and Roderick Strong beating Fred Yai and Shelton Benjamin. Oof, as he had Roddy with the double knee gutbuster. 20 minutes. Yai was very much the better of the two. But obviously we want Shelton to look a little bit strong. So it's 70 for the next matchup. Melter Driver from Nick Jackson over Christian Casanova, which, decent little matchup here. Got the crowd buzzing. Color commentary gave it a boost, too. Not bad. 73 for the 6-man. Robbie Eagles, Malachi Black, and Tyler Black against the House of Torture. House of Torture probably shouldn't have won. Jay White was a little... and he's really off his game. Tyler Black, best guy in the match. I'm not surprised by that, to be honest. Bullplex there from Miro. Good stuff. 81 from Danielson and Hayato Tamura against Satoru Shino and Joe Doring. What a match. It's a banger, for sure. Joe Doring getting the win, though, over Brian Danielson with a Revolution Bomb. They did the exact same, so that's a really good rating. That U.S. title match is going to be awesome, and this is an 82. Man, we really lucked out here. Hiromu Okada with the very good performances there. Hiromu with the triangle choke for Ishii. It's good stuff. What's that? What a show. What a show. So, yeah, now, the final show is upon us. Very excited to see how that plays out, though, because that was a pretty good tour. As far as, obviously, it was very short, but, as far as seeing what Hiromu and Okada did and seeing what Brian Danielson and Joe Doring did, that's going to be a lot of good feels. A lot of good feels with that. As we shall see how it runs. Alrighty, as the Royal Quest show is upon us. Oh, damn, I forgot we ran the O2 last time. That's pretty awesome. Oh, yeah, this actually was a Shinsuke Nakamura matchup. That's a banger. Banger for sure. Wow. We really went all out for this show. That's kind of wild. Yeah, another Pac singles match in a non-title match. You can kind of sense the theme there. That's crazy. Yeah, Kojima, Hayato Tamura. It's Kojima passing on back from work to Hayato Tamura, and then Ishii doing the same thing to Tomoya Harada. Yeah, no, Brian Danielson versus a big guy matchup. It's kind of funny how that works out. Yeah, except for we don't have an IWGP Tag Team title matchup. But yeah, another never open weight. Don't have a junior tag team title match either. Wow. That is wild. Wild for sure. So the main event, Hiromu Takahashi versus Kazuchika Okada. for the Intercontinental title. Another main event, it being an Intercontinental title matchup. Okada retains, he beats Hiromu. Yeah, I feel like this is a great main event to have, and I think it's going to be a hell of a match there. Co-main event, of course, Nakamura with Kushida against Zack Sabre Jr. and Jonathan Gresham. As Jonathan Gresham is going to beat Kushida, so that's going to build up to a title matchup. So that's fun there for Jonathan Gresham. It's a big opportunity. I know he's had some title matches as of late. Maybe this will be the one where he finally beats the Junior Heavyweight Champion. Joe Doring, Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson with another win. That is what? 8 in a row? 9 in a row. This motherfucker just keeps on rolling. As he is now officially champion for a year. It's wild. Beats Joe Doring to do it, to seal his fate. Unbelievable. Shelton Benjamin versus AJ Styles. Again, fun match if this was about 15 years ago. But that's besides the point. Still, hey, Shelton Benjamin can still go, goddammit. As AJ gets the win there in 20 minutes. Retaining his New Japan Strong Openweight title matchup. Or, Openweight title, rather. It's Pac and Shibata. Pac gets the win there over Shibata. Never Openweight title matchup, the 6-man. Never Openweight title matchup as Blast Off versus Dark Order. Obviously, you know, the Dark Order team, the only junior guy in the match is going to take the fall here. Will Hobbs is going to beat Abe, which Abe is going to do very well. Actually, I think Takuya Moore is probably going to be the worst guy in that matchup. We'll see. LIJ versus Rushmore. As Roddy and the Bucks against Tetsuya Naito, Shingo Takagi, and Sanada. Naito's going to get the win there in 20 minutes in House of Black versus House of Torture in the 8-man. Tyler Black's going to be Taiji Shimori. It's a great win for the House of Black team. I'm digging it. Digging it for sure. So let's take a look and see. Oh my, 55,000. God damn. That's crazy. First of all, I'm just kind of curious. Because I kind of want to see as far as, that's nuts. It sucks that we don't have Wembley Stadium, because we could definitely, I mean, we won't sell out Wembley Stadium, obviously, but, like, that's a good goal to have. Huh. It's pretty cool, though. Pretty cool. Run the O2 again. Will definitely be a sellout now. Q. As, yeah, let's run the show. 71 for the opener. It's not bad. As, curb stomp from Tyler Black on Taiji Shimori. Tough break for Ishimori. I figured he was going to be the worst guy in the match, for that side of the team. Which, he was not. Drew Parker was 1 point less than him. But yeah, this was to give Tyler Black a win. Rob Eagles with a 62 is awesome to see. Some good stuff. El Kukui getting a little bit better. 80 there for the 6-man of the Young Bucks with Roderick Strong against Tetsuya Naito, Shingo Takagi, and Sanada. Naito was the worst guy in the match. He gets the win, though, as he pins Roddy with the Destino. Obviously, he's not going to do great here, but we know how great he is over in Japan. So there's that. But they got the crowd hotter, though. Got the crowd hotter, which is interesting, because this was not a Steel Show matchup. Well, Matt Jackson declining physically. That's interesting. Huh. So 79 for the actual Steel Show match, and then actually, because of who was involved, it hurt the the buzz of the match as far as it was too short. But yeah, what a match here. Never win 6-man tag team title matchup. It sucks because if we would have gave that more time, this would have been a really good matchup. Because Ibushi with an 87, 86 for Brody, 83 for Calvin Tankman. Will Hobbs though, with the order of business of Fuminori Abe. This is just to give Will Hobbs that win back after losing on the first day of the tour. It's a big match though. Big match for sure. 79 there. 75 for Pac and Shibata. It's Pac with a 450 and 2030. Pac with a 91 though. Got the crowd hotter again. Crazy. AJ Styles with the Springboard 450 over Shelton Benjamin. I hate that he keeps on beating people with the Springboard 450 and not the Styles Clash, but it is what it is. 76 for Joe Doring and Bryan Danielson. This was not looking like a good card. It's Bryan Danielson with a LaBelle lock in 26 minutes. 9th defense of the U.S. title. Big win for Bryan Danielson. Oh, there we go. The co-main event delivers as Nakamura and Kushida losing to Jonathan Gresham and Zack Sabre Jr. As Gresham with the octopus stretch over Kushida. We probably should have had Zack get the win there instead, but that's okay. Gives Jonathan Gresham a nice little push in the right direction. See how the main event does. 95 as Okada gets the win, but he got outperformed. Hiromu was the better guy there. That's very interesting. Way to go, Hiromu, first of all. Very hot crowd, though. Great road aging from Tanahashi. We saved that show, my god. It was slowly getting there, but we finally got there. It's the three title matches. Oh, no, we had four. Yeah, 4 and 4. We'll take that. I think us putting a little less effort into the rest of the card maybe hurt it a little bit, but I thought the Bryan and Joe Doering match would be really good, and it simply wasn't, but it's kind of crazy. This was the best of the undercard. This is the third best match, really. That's pretty nuts. I honestly didn't think it'd be that good of a match. It did better than the title match, even. It's interesting. I thought the Pac match would do a little better, but Shibata just wasn't up to snuff. Yeah, I mean, we're going to give love to Pac there. Going to give love to Zack and Hiromu. Felt like those guys did. Oh, that was almost the exact same people we put over at the Autumn Attack show. I mean, they really did a tremendous job. Fantastic stuff. There is a successful show. What a way to end out the tour. I'm definitely want to, as far as for the next year, we got to import some venues for sure. Because I mean, that's going to be a lot of fun to do as far as to be able to run Wembley in the future. Because I got a good feeling that we'll be able to run it, and it'd be damn near a sellout. Well, I mean, I'm trying to think, not WrestleMania, but WrestleMania, SummerSlam. I think they had 80,000 there. They might have had more. Well, we could do it. We could do it for sure. As thank you all for watching. As we'll catch you guys next time for the Power Struggle Tour, the Super Junior Tag League. So many good junior teams that we have. I mean, that's going to be a hell of a junior tag league for sure. As we'll see how the champions do. And Daniel Makabe and Jonathan Gresham, they got some momentum as far as Gresham beating Kushida. So that's good to see. We'll see how him and Makabe do, and see how Kushida and Alex Shelley do, the Time Splitters, back in a junior tag league. I want to say they were never in one, actually, now I'm thinking about it, because I'm trying to think. I think that started... Oh, no, they did. No, they won it. 2012. I was thinking that it was not a thing until after Kushida and Shelley split, but no, that is not the case. It's right before they started. It's awesome. Awesome. Good shit. So yeah, that should be fun to see. Also Garcia and Kyle O'Reilly going to be in it for the Dragon's Den side of things. We'll probably even have a second fucking United Empire team the way it's going. Riley and Samurai del Sol will be in it. Should be a lot of good teams for sure. I'm sure there'll be a Fuminori Abe, Jason Lee team for Blast Off. It should be a banger. We'll see how it goes. As we'll catch you guys then. Take care, everyone.